Hello and welcome to Pleasure Reading. I'm your host, Amelia Ruby, and this is a podcast about the pleasure of reading. On this show, I will feature curated book lists on topics like books about girl boss influencers, books about fictionalized aughts celebrities, horror and thriller books for the babes, creature features for the girlies, problematically pleasurable urban fantasy series, Christmas romances that I actually like, and more. I'm also imagining doing some book rankings where I read all of the books by a certain author and share which ones I like from least to most. And I'm dreaming up a few fun guest episodes where I ask some of my favorite reader friends to share their 5 fave books of the season or to curate a list of their own on a theme of their choosing. I am making this podcast purely for the pleasure of sharing the things that I've been reading. Before I go, I'll perhaps tell you who I am in case we don't know each other. Once again, I'm Amelia Ruby. I am a writer, a podcaster, and a producer. I have a PhD in philosophy from DePaul University, where I wrote a dissertation on feminist aesthetics. Over the past decade, I have been a university professor, a community organizer, and a radio DJ. Now I work as the founder and executive producer of Softer Sounds, which is a feminist podcast studio for entrepreneurs and creatives. I live on Pawnee land in Lincoln, Nebraska with the world's cutest elderly dog, my chess playing partner, and a very grumpy cat. And in my spare time, I love to read, which is why I'm making this podcast. If you too take pleasure in reading, I hope that you will subscribe and share this show with a friend. And for now, I think I will sign off and say cheers to your next best book.